Heartland Season 17 Episode 4 was titled A Piece Apart and was literally a great example of how the Bartlett-Fleming family is far from perfect. With Shane's visit to the ranch after being 10 years apart, the fourth episode of the season showed Amy and Lou's flaws and wrongdoings against their half-brother. Although the episode had other interesting storylines, Shane's visit had a more prominent place because it showed how hurt he had been all these years and exposed his sister's mistakes. Let's go over each storyline of the episode. The effects of the previous episode lingered on this one. Due to Miley's accident, Lindy kept seeing nightmares. She didn't want to have anything to do with horses, which made Amy quite upset. Lovin was also pretty affected by the accident. He was even more shaken up than Miley, who had a more positive outlook. Lovin kept blaming himself for the accident and thought he wasn't good enough at his job. He especially needed an attitude change because constant complaining wouldn't take him anywhere. Throughout the episode, he and Amy tried to work on Rocky. They struggled initially but managed to solve the horse's problem. Even though it was enough for Lindy to see her mother and Miley safely riding the horse to get rid of her fear, Lovin did not give the same reaction. He quit his job, saying his attitude was a problem and shouldn't risk getting someone else hurt again. In another storyline, Lisa was back on the ranch. Apparently, she was chaperoning the team dance in Katie's school and wanted Jack to accompany her. Jack hesitated but said yes. Then, Lisa wanted to attend the dance class. Jack agreed but complained so much throughout the course that he even annoyed me. Thank God, Jack later realized he had to do something for his partner for once and stopped complaining. He got a private dance lesson and surprised Lisa during the team dance. They looked adorable. One surprising storyline was about KB and Parker, who have grown apart for the last few months. Parker quit her job, got a new boyfriend, and new friends she goes on shopping sprees with. Katie was sad to see their friendship fade away, but did go to the team dance anyway and embrace being alone for once. That was a sweet storyline. Let's now talk about Shane and his shaky visit to Heartland. It was apparent from the beginning that Tim wanted everything to be perfect. He wished Shane to be integrated into the family like he was all those years ago. But he was in a rush. Amy and Lou were not on the same page. Their first encounters were really awkward. Amy kept running away from Shane as if she did not want to have a proper conversation. Lou was more open but acted a little weird as well. At one point in the episode, Lou and Tim had a fight about it, and Shane unfortunately heard their conversation. Lou was arguing how they needed time to become close again and how Tim shouldn't expect things to be like the way before. I felt awful for Shane because it was evident that he was holding on to something he wanted to say to the sisters. His fiancée Chloe also showed up with a surprise, I'm guessing, to support Shane. She was charming and, I believe, is an excellent addition to the Heartland family. However, all hell broke loose during the big dinner. Shane finally pointed out how hurt he had been all these years. He complained about how his sisters never reached out to him after he had to leave, how it has been complete radio silence. He was just a child, but Amy and Lou were grown-ups. They could have called and asked how he was doing, but they did none of it. I feel like Shane was pretty right in complaining. In my previous video, I talked about how weird it was for Lou and Amy to completely forget about Shane, even though they were close before he left. I blamed the writers for this. In the end, they made up though. Lou and Amy recognized their mistakes and fairly apologized. Of course, Shane was forgiving. In fact, his wedding to Chloe will take place in the Dude Ranch, as their wedding venue fell through. Get ready to see a Heartland wedding. Watching this storyline was pretty vital for us to realize that this family is not perfect. I know this is not the first time this has been shown on screen, but I get so wrapped up in this family's life that I forget they're just like us. They make mistakes too. Even an angel like Amy can forget about her brother, and a family of this greatness can sometimes be a mess. It's all okay. This is all that happened in episode 4 of season 17. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. What was your favorite storyline? Do you think Amy and Lou forgot about Shane? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to next season for more videos like this. See you soon.